All right, good morning. We should be live. Hopefully the mic is working. This is the first time being live in this office in the last 2 weeks, as we just got back from vacation. Not a whole lot of people here at the beginning, so we'll give it a few minutes, see if more people come in, and then talk about what we're going to talk about and ask some questions, answer some questions and see things that are new. Frederick, how's it going? Cyberdog, good morning. Yeah, so I released that video yesterday. I wasn't going to, but when I make videos and then I'm done editing them, I hate sitting on them to like release for a Monday, so I always just push out. And it's been received pretty well, I think. The white Apple TV, yeah, that a lot of people thought that's what it was. Where the heck is it? This one. This little guy. Pretty tiny. Like, honestly, it's very small. I know in Crosstalk's video, he said, I don't have a thermal gun to check the heat. I didn't find it got hot at all. 973 C8, good morning. Andreas, good morning from Norway. Andrew, good morning. It does look like the Apple TV. I haven't used an Apple TV before, but I have seen them. Andrew, how's it going? From the UK. Jeff, how's it going? Yeah, our flight home was, it was just, there was no turbulence, nothing like that, but the first 5-hour leg home from, oh God, where were we? Honolulu. I think that's where we were. Flying there to San Francisco is fine, but then from San Francisco to Toronto, the seats were so bad, and the things that push air in the plane weren't working properly, so it was so freaking hot. Technology Life got my dream wall. I know you mentioned it doesn't handle more than 4 cameras, so I bought into UMVR. Nice. I'm actually going to be putting a UMVR. I need to put a UMVR at my parents' because right now it's only like recording for 3 days. Jerome, how's it going? From France. Jeff is from Amish County, Pennsylvania. Nice. I've never been to Pennsylvania. Chris from Peterborough. I haven't been to Peterborough in a very long time. I had to quote a couple jobs that way, actually. Our girls are very happy to see us. You see, that's Mocha laying back there. We weren't on Air Canada. Where the heck were we? Oh, gosh, I forget who it was. It was a U.S. airline. It wasn't direct flight either. I forget who it was. Yeah, I forget. I mean, their planes were nicer than Air Canada because you at least got a TV in the back of the seats, where typically you don't see that too much anymore. Robert, good morning. Jameson, how's it going? From Orlando. Rich, good morning. I'm doing the stream a little earlier today because I want to get some rest. My body, I'm still a little, like, with our time change is so much different. Well, it was 5 hours, so my sleep schedule has been terrible. I also have to do a lot of testing for this new product that's coming out and need to record a video for it. So hopefully that video will be released near the end of the week. I'm waiting for word when I could release it. I still need to film it, so that's good that I have till the end of the week. Oh yeah, they were super excited. But we did have a lot of people staying over during the 2 weeks that we were gone. I mean, there was somebody staying over every night to watch them. What new product? A new product that I can't talk about, but you will see it sooner than later, hopefully. Let's see. Favorite non-wired camera for outdoor use? Oof. Non-wired. I don't really use non-wired cameras. I guess you could use like a Reolink. They have some solar cameras. 18 degrees. Right now it is -1 Celsius. Celsius 2 degree to Fahrenheit. Let's see what yours is. So if you were, what were you, 18? Oh wow, you were -7 Celsius. I like the cold. Like, I could be colder right now. I have the air conditioning going. It's the start of winter. Chantal isn't home right now, so that's why the air is going. Yeah, the G4 Instants are good, but I mean, they still have a wire. You're still plugging it into a wall. So if you don't have a wall outlet, well, then you're kind of screwed. One thing that Ubiquiti changed, I don't know why they changed this UI design so much. Actually, can I show this? I didn't even look at my screenshot. Let's make sure I can. Yeah, that's fine. So if you go into unifi.ui.com, and if you're managing more than one console or whatever, so this is just a screenshot of a couple consoles. Like I have a lot more than this, but this is kind of in my group. This is my brother's wife's parents' house. These two right here, but they changed the design and how it looked, or how it looks. They used to actually show a picture of the console, like the UDM Pro, the UDM SE, the UDR, whatever. But now they're doing this very. Don't look at this. We shouldn't be looking at that right now. This is very basic and kind of boring, and I can't really tell what the consoles are. Obviously, I guess you could see right here that it's like it's a UDR, or it's a Dream Machine, but this is actually a Dream Wall, so it's a little bit confusing. I really don't like the look of it. I'm hoping they redesign it and change it back. Let's see. They changed about it that like once a week. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. Just leave this. When you're managing hundreds of consoles, I still prefer the picture. I mean, this would be a little more. I don't know if I could show you guys. I don't think I can. Let's see. Like you could have a bunch of different groups. Let's see, how can I show this? So grouping is cool, but when you're not doing grouping, I won't be able to show it. There's too much customer stuff here. When you're not doing grouping, I mean, it looks like a mess. It is just so disastrous. I really hope they change it. Maybe the last time they changed it, I thought, you know what? I don't really like it that much, but I could live with it. And now this time, I don't think I could live with it. If you do it by list, you get the... Oh, really? Okay, let me try that. Yeah, but even at that, then you're doing it at list. Let me see. I guess I could... Like right now, I'm looking at 200 consoles. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. That's not bad. Here, let me take a screenshot of this. I never used to look at it in list view, though. Oh, I can't... Oh, thank God I didn't do that. It shows your WAN IPs. Okay. So that's kind of the list view. I mean, it shows more stuff than that. It shows you what you're running on it. So that's not too bad. Maybe I'm going to have to start doing it that way. Christopher, you didn't see that icon. I forgot that my UDM SE is running early access. UXG Lite, have you been using this for a while? Are you happy with it? I've only been using it. When did they send it to me? So that's kind of my initial review. And I didn't have a whole ton of clients on it, but it still performed to what they said. November 20. I've only had it, I think I had it since November 22nd, so not 4 days. And I'm not running my network with it. I have a UDM Pro or UDM SE that I'm going to be running my network with. But I am happy with it in comparison to the USG, and it was doing all the things that they said. It's doing 1 gigabit routing with IDS IPS on, which was one of the bigger things. So yeah, it's working well. Oh yeah, that's another thing we're going to talk about. Black Friday. Hold on, I'm getting an email. I'm sick of the Black Friday emails. I tell you what. I don't know why they keep coming in. I didn't sign up. Anyway. The Black Friday deal's over now, but Ubiquiti was doing this, which was great to see. I just wish it was in Canada, in Europe. It was only available for the United States, but it was $279 for the UDM Pro, which is a great deal. You could only get 3, and then $799 for the Dream Wall, and you could buy unlimited. If this were me, and I was a business or MSP, I would definitely have been taking advantage of that. So if I had one account and then my business partner had another account, I'd buy 6 UDMs and then I'd buy, a crap ton of Dream Walls, because you're getting $100 off and then you're getting $200 off the Dream Wall, which is nice. I mean, Ubiquiti's never done a deal, I don't think, on their UniFi gear. They've always done it on their Amplify gear, but never the UniFi. Is she? I don't know if I have a full screen of this camera. I don't think I do, or I'd show you her. Oh, I do. Wait, which scene am I on right now? 7? Okay. What you doing? The people want to see you. You sleepy? All right. She's sleepy. Mike, good morning. I bought the UDM Pro on Black Friday. Did I make a mistake not buying the UDM instead? I will have multi-gigabit fiber in several months. So you could just buy a SOP Plus module and you'll be good. That runs, 1 gig, 2.5, 5, or 10. You'll be fine. Well, it would have been good if they did more than 2 items, but I'm glad to see that they're doing something than nothing. So I mean, I'm happy with that. And I didn't even get to buy anything, and I'm still happy with it. Hi guys, I have a question. UDM Pro connected to a USW 24PoE. Why would the input on the switch, input on the USB cycling from SOP to... I'm not 100% sure of the question. Maybe send me an email. It was a non-SE, so it was a UDM Pro, which is still fine. You're still getting $100 off. I mean, now it's going to be priced at what? Let's see. Yes. Oh, that's Stream Machine. We're in Canada prices. I'm like, holy crap, that's expensive. Let's see. Oh, and I hurt my back. This is what happens when you get old. I sneezed yesterday, and I hurt my back. And now I could barely bend my neck. So now it's $379. And this is back to $9.99. I would have taken advantage of that. If I was in Hawaii a little longer and the shipping would have came, I probably would have ordered some. The AP, yeah, it would have been cool. Maybe next year they'll add some more. Looking forward to seeing what comes to the market next year for Wi-Fi 7 products. I think Chris posted something about a TP-Link Wi-Fi 7. Something that was like $1,500. When can we see the new AI Theta? Well, you could already see it. I'm not really too sure the differences. I haven't looked at it too much. But they have this... Let me shrink my camera a bit. Like, they have a bunch of different things now. Like, you could get this professional, which is $329, or you could do the standard for $299. I'm not 100% sure the difference between the cameras. I'm going to have to look into that. But it's nice that you could kind of mix and match. Now you could just buy the hub, or you could buy whatever lens you want. So if you're paying $199 and then you want to get a professional lens, $129. All right, Cody, do some math. Calculator. So we do $199 plus $129. That's $328. So you save $1, which is actually very nice. If you go with the standard one, what is that? Oh, there isn't a standard one here. What the heck? Oh, there's 360. So this is the long distance one? Oh, no, this is professional. Okay. I don't even know the difference. We're going to have to look into it, and I'll order one whenever it becomes available in Canada. I'm a youngin'. I don't know about that. Not how my body feels. I got to get back to the gym. That I was supposed to go back to Orange Theory tomorrow, but seeing as my back's a little messed up, I'm going to push it off to Tuesday. Any expectations for Cyber Monday with Ubiquiti? Probably not. It would be nice if I knew. It would be nice if they did it maybe for Canada and Europe on Monday, but they probably won't. Yeah, Mocha's great. She's just passed out back there. We have another cat who's like half her size. She's downstairs. Phil and I, how's it going? Justin, how's it going? Favorite UniFi camera for cost value? Ooh, I don't know. The AI Thetas are great. I love these cameras for reception desks. If you don't need night vision, they're awesome. The one downfall with the AI Thetas is the proprietary cord that it comes with. So it's only like a... Oh gosh, I don't even know. Does it show here? They have a cord, but I only think it's like 4 feet long. Using it that's fine in drop ceiling, but we put this in a place. Where the heck did we do it? It was in a doctor's office, but it was all drywalled. So if the hub dies, you have to cut open an access hatch or something like that, which kind of sucks. Let's see what else. But other than that, my go-to cameras right now probably be the G5 Bullet. I really like the G5 Bullet. It's $129. This is US, so it's a little bit more expensive for me here in Canada, but it's great. The plastic on it, I was more of a fan of the G4, but for the price point of the G5 and it's the same lens, I'd go with that. Noah, how's it going? Oh, and in other news, they are now offering white doorbells. I guess they did offer white doorbell before, but a white doorbell pro, which is kind of nice. But I think they're only doing it in this PoE kit. I actually don't mind the white doorbell. I think that looks kind of cool. I have the, well, I don't even have the PoE one yet. And they're doing this gang mount box. Like, these are all new things too. So that looks nice. Someone was asking me to do an accessory video, and I might, because I forget who it is. Database, I don't know if they're in the stream right now, but Database in Discord keeps asking me to do the Cloud Key. What do they? I don't even know why. Cloud Key stand review. So it's been an ongoing joke in the Discord for quite a while to do a Cloud Key stand review. I'm like, what do you want me to review? Like, you just place it in there and that's it. So I'd probably do like a full video or like a accessory video and just throw that in there. Let's see. Any problem using Protect via LTE and any delays loading the cameras either on the Cloud Key? I'm not too on LTE. I'm not too sure because I've never used it on LTE. I mean, it's going to work fine locally. It's just going to be your remote viewing might be a little off. Where should I buy the UXG Lite once it comes to Canada? Buy everything you can from the Ubiquiti website. And there's going to be some news coming out soon, so yeah, I don't think I could say anything about that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Anyway, but you should buy everything you can through the Ubiquiti website, and the reason being you get a longer warranty period. How about the Hawaii trip? The Hawaii trip was great. Where the heck? I have some pictures. We went to this green sand beach, which was cool. It was 2 hours from our resort, and we thought we could just walk onto the beach. Well, we get there, and there's a bunch of trucks with a bunch of the native Hawaiian people there. And the one lady's like, you're gonna hike down there? She has like this truck where you could stand up in the back and, you know, they take you down. I'm like, well, I was just planning on walking down there. It shouldn't be too far. She's like, it's a 2.5 hour ride or 2.5 hour hike. Or you could come on the truck, pay me $20 each, and we'll take you down there. I'm like, this feels a little bit sketchy. So anyway, we ended up paying because I wasn't going to walk. The drive was sketchy. You were like hanging over a cliff. It was so bumpy, but it was worth it. I don't think I have pictures of that. Let's see. So this was Waikiki. This was probably my least favorite island. And the reason being, it's very busy, and it was like Toronto. Like I went on vacation to get away from it. It was nice to go to like the pubs and bars and stuff like that, but the scenery was really nice, but it was too busy for me. This was in Kona. So we're staying on in a golf course, I guess it was. That was really nice. I don't know if I have. Oh, this was my setup. So I did a live stream. I think I did one video as well. And then what else? I won't show that first picture. This was I forget where this was. I think this was Maui. Maui was definitely my favorite. But yeah, it was a great trip. We did a lot. We were there for 2 weeks or so. Joe, good morning. How's it going? Noah, I think I already said hello. Let's see. Hey, Cody, I got my UDM SE and it's much better. Used your videos to configure my VLANs and spent a day learning the interface. Awesome. Thank you for watching the videos. Dev, how's it going? Stand review, yeah. The stand review is going to be, that's going to be an interesting one. If you guys want to hit the like button, we got 88 people, 17 likes. I can confirm, I bought the UDM SE for 200 more than, yes, I would have, and that's the thing, like when we were really having a big chip shortage, people were going through like Amazon or third-party retailers. I think there might be a couple third-party that do offer a 2-year warranty. But if you go through Amazon, you got a 1-year warranty. That's it. Ever put an SSD in the Cloud Key Plus? No, I haven't. I don't really use the Cloud Keys. We pretty much just use the UDM Pros and SEs. Yeah, so there is another camera that came in black, or black and white. It's the Pro, AI Pro. Whoops. I'm really hoping that they start doing this for all their cameras. So we got the AI Pro in black, and then we got in white. That looks pretty nice. This pretty much just looks like the G4 Pro, but longer. That's pretty much it. It would be nice if they did it in the G5s, the G4, you know, the domes and all that type of stuff. And the PTZ. When are we going to see a white PTZ? And a white AI 360? Okay, I'll have to take a look at the email after live stream. Did you see any UniFi setups? I did. So I saw we were in, I forgot which market. We were at some place. I forget what it was called. And they had a couple UniFi cameras and access points. There wasn't a whole ton. There was more Ubiquiti in Jamaica when I was there. And in the hotel room, oh, I was sending it in Discord. I forget what access. There was a lot of Motorola. That's the biggest thing that I've seen. Oh, weird. So it did you ask a question before? Retracted. So Cody, everything that released with UniFi while you were gone is still not what you received from them before you left. I'm not allowed to talk about nothing. Everything that released, no, because it's public. I would have been able to talk about it. I asked you if you'd seen Tom's new video, and my question isn't showing up. Weird. I did see Tom's new video. You're talking about Tom's new video on the UniFi interface? Max, how's it going? How about a 360 that's not... Oh, you're talking about the PTZ. I would really like it if they just shrunk this down. It doesn't need to do, what, 20... What does it do? Optical zoom, I forget. It doesn't need to do 22 optical zoom. Say like a 10 times optical zoom. They make it a little bit smaller, but in the exact same form factor. What does this remind me of? Dog toy pink? Pink dog toy. Reminds me of this pink dog toy. Oh, kind of like this. No, maybe it was red. I don't even know. This is what it kind of reminds me of. The look of it. And I'm thinking of a different dog toy, but it would be nice if they did shrink this down because these things are freaking heavy. You would never want that on your house unless you had like a big house and Ethernet should be wired just as much as electric in every new house. It's really not expensive. Oh, hold on. Maybe I missed a question here. Yes, that's true. Wanted to know your reaction to his reaction. Well, I think he's coming around to Ubiquiti, and that might be... I think he's coming around to Ubiquiti. He still says that the Dream Machines can't do some things that the PFSense can't. I mean, he's probably talking more like dynamic routing, even though he probably doesn't use much dynamic routing with PFSense. They do have OSPF already, and that's using SiteMagic. I'll tell you, it's not the cable modem. I don't even know if the cable modem's going to be released in Canada. I have no clue. Yeah, so you should be expecting... I can't give you a for sure date because I don't even have a for sure date. I need to actually just set them up beside me. Right out of view, right there. I need to get the video going. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do some testing and then I'm going to start the video tomorrow. What's new in Ubiquiti? Well, I have been away too, so I'm pretty sure that I missed quite a bit. We could go through... So UniFi Talk in the UK, so that's cool. What else? My small arms. Joking. That's an old picture, by the way. I've lost some muscle mass. This thing I was interested in, I didn't know what it was. I figured it was for some sort of alerting system, which it was. Next generation gateway lite that's been released. I believe it's only... Some people said in Europe, in some places in Europe, it's released, and then others it isn't. I saw this cool Tesla bot. I want to get one. Oh, the AI. This is one of the things that I really was waiting for the AI Theta. Was the frickin' mount. Oh, did they always offer black and white professional mounts? I don't think they did. So you could get these right here. I mean, they're just a cheap little plastic, but still. If you're not using the 360 lens, like, you definitely want to have some sort of mount on it. What else came out? Black and white cameras. We do now have Protect 2.9, which has license plate search, access integration. I think that dog icon is a part of it, but it might not have been. Maybe that was an EA, and I probably shouldn't have said it. I'm not even really sure what else came out. I'm behind the ball here a little bit. The cable modem was all over TikTok? Really? I didn't see that. Do you know when the ATA is coming out? I'm not too sure because it's not available. It's not even available in Canada, and we've had UniFi Talk for, what, 6 months to a year now? And it's still coming soon. I don't know why it takes so long for some of that stuff to push out. G5 Instant would be cool. I love the G4 instance. I had one set up in this room because the cats like to sleep on my chair and in my office, just so we could watch them when we were away. Let's see. Got my phone on the way to test talk. My order was delayed. Oh, that sucks. My orders are usually fairly quick. I'll put an order in, it will say shipped, and then I'll get it like the next day. Also anxiously awaiting the new UniFi phones. Yes, so those are supposed to be coming like early Q1 2024, but who knows. I watch all your videos, enjoy them. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've had a couple people, this one guy, one person, I don't know if it's a guy or not, but it's one person on Reddit. Holy moly. Reddit is, I just got to stop posting on Reddit. It's like the, oh God. Who in here is saying CloudKey Gen 2 stand review when in the EA General of Ubiquiti? Anyway, so it's one person. They keep creating new accounts saying that I'm spamming on Reddit because I posted my UXG video. I guess we could go. No, actually, somebody deleted the post. It's like, how is it spam? I'm just putting a video out, and I mean, Ubiquiti sent it to me, so, you know, it's probably fine to put in their channel. But they are getting very upset. But for the majority of comments on the UXG Lite video, they're all positive. I know I did look at a couple of Chris's because he did the first video. He got the first video of the UXG Lite out, and it's 90% negative. So, what is your average client size project like? Well, I do a lot of remote consulting, so it's more smaller setups, which, I mean, a lot of home users contact me. But when we're going to do a job maybe this week, I don't know. It's 300 cables, then we're looking at, I mean, this is a part of a bigger job where they have about 200 Protect cameras. In that shared office space, there's only going to be about 10 APs. But that's the typical. I mean, I'm not doing huge jobs either. I mean, 200 cameras is quite a bit, but this is going through 7 stories, 8 stories, or something like that. Hi, do you know if it's possible? Do you know if it is possible if a computer is aligned but there is no traffic on the network card, the UniFi dashboard is showing the computer as offline? Possibly. Canada does still have free shipping, which is great. Okay, so yeah, I wonder why they didn't put it in the release notes. But what would you, okay, so the UXG Lite with and that's I've seen this a couple times, it's not just you. The UXG Lite with PoE for power, like, you mean to power it up by PoE, or you mean to have a PoE port? They only have 2 ports, right? They just have the LAN and the WAN. So, like, what are you going to power out of there? Just one AP? I mean, I guess you could have done that if you're not thinking about adding another switch. They should have free shipping on Black Friday. That would be cool. So with 200 cameras, we have, I forget how many NBRs. I forget. Calculator. We haven't put them all in yet. It's kind of like a... I think we're there. Okay, so with Protect, you're only 30. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a lot. Right now, we have 4 UNVR Pros. We're gonna have to use more than that. So eventually, I'm hoping that they let you do unlimited stacking. But with this building, it's not like all the building is just one. Like the 7th floor is a co-working space, so that's just gonna have its own dedicated UNVR Pro. But yeah, it would be nice if they came out with like a server or a UNVR Enterprise or something that it could hold, you know, 400 camera capacity or something like that. PoE to power UXG Lite, but I just don't understand why you would power it with PoE. Like your UXG Lite is your firewall. My EXSI cluster doesn't show up in UniFi, but my VMs on the Huh, that's strange. Yeah, so the farm client, I have to go back there. I think I'm going Wednesday. I'm waiting for some fiber stuff. So I don't do, when we do fiber work, I get it pre-terminated primarily. Like it's just easier that way and it doesn't cost a crazy amount more. But for this client, the electricians are pulling in the fiber and they don't know how to do fiber ends. I haven't done fiber ends in a while. I'm like, you know what? Let me ask. I'm part of this tech knowledge worldwide or whatever community, low voltage people. And they suggested a bunch of different fusion splicers, but they were like $5,000. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $5,000 for, you know, 12 fiber strands or something like that. So when you guys go and you click on my Amazon links, obviously it's an affiliate link. I get a bit of money back from whatever was purchased. And I had about, I don't know, $1,400 or something like that in there. So I ended up buying this. It's a fire, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Oh, Signal Fire Fusion Splicer. It was $1,000. So, I mean, it's going to do the job. It's going to do some fusion splicing. I'll end up getting pigtails. That's what they call it. I'll show you those pigtails in a couple minutes. But what we'll do, the bare fiber, we'll put it in one end, the pigtail in the other, and this will fusion splice it together, which is kind of cool. And I will do a video on it, and maybe I will do it when I'm there. Again, I'm not a fiber optic expert. I don't do this every single day. I haven't done it in years, actually. But I think it would be cool for people to see. And this comes with the little stool. So it really sold me on it. Let's see. So here, who am I going? Infinite cables? Infinite cables. Pigtail. Fiber. Pigtail. Pigtail. Okay. So this is what we're going to be using to connect it. It's OM4. I think I bought these ones. I forget. So this has 12 strands. We're only doing 6 strands, so I'm going to just have to leave 6 of the strands out, which is fine. But this is all bare as well, so we'll just strip that back. And then we'll have to, you know, cleave it off, polish the glass or whatever, the fiber, clean it, and then put it in the fusion splicer. So that's the next steps at the farm. I've already been paid for the farm job. Like, our part was done for the farm job, but then the cable going from the house to the gate didn't work. So now they're running fiber. It's cool. I have a Peplink LTE router for a site that can run on 802.af. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, there are things that could run on PoE. I just don't know why you would run this on PoE. Maybe I'm overthinking something. I don't know. No. I don't know anything if we're going to UNVR Enterprise. I think it would be cool, though. Marcus, how's it going? Ubiquiti did hint at a device in between the UXG Lite and the UXG Pro, and I'm guessing it would have dual WAN. I wonder what that would be. I know they're coming out with this like light line. I think I did a video on it, actually. I think I did a video on it. What was it called? It was about that Ubiquiti World Oh, here it is right here. God, I gotta start. I need somebody to do my thumbnails. Anyway, so this was the new UniFi lineup, UniFi Ultra, and I have no idea what it's about. I just found a post on Reddit and I was going based off that. But it could be a part of that light line. I don't know though. Is like the naming conventions of the Ubiquiti gear is a little strange. FS cables. I've never used FS cables. They reached out to me years ago. I think when I first started my YouTube channel to send me some stuff. Would you recommend, what would you recommend for an IR to augment the UniFi cameras? I'm not too sure. I keep getting flies, insects. Yeah, I wonder if I don't know even what external IR you could buy. I've never actually used one. We get a lot of spiders here. Luckily, it's getting a little cold and the spiders aren't coming as quick here, but I'm not too sure. I wish, yeah, Ubiquiti offered an IR that was separate from the camera. It just, you know, you could put it a few feet away. Is there a way to back up? Not yet. No, not yet. I mean, there is a GitHub repository that you could do, but I've never used it. And good morning. Hey. Yeah, it's the Ultraline. I don't know. There was this thing. It was Ubiquiti World Conference. It really wasn't a world conference. It was just South America. They didn't go anywhere else. If they did come to Canada, I would, or even if they came closer to in the States, Florida, whatever, I would definitely attend it. I work with a lot of fiber. I've only used our Fusion Splicer a few times. So the Corning Unicam, my uncle had that, and he was going to sell it to me. But the Fusion Splicers, I'm pretty sure, are just a lot easier. And cheaper. Maybe not cheaper. How much is the Corning? I know they used to be very expensive. Like you had your cleave set. I thought they were like 5, 10 grand, something like that. And then you have to do it manually and you have to crimp the ends on. This is, you'll see in the video. I'll do a short video on it. I haven't opened it yet either, so I gotta do some testing before I actually go to the job site to make sure I know what I'm doing. How is the new oh, hold on before I answer that. Hey Cody, did you watch the new Doctor Who? I haven't watched any. I think I started the first season of Doctor Who just because I feel like you have to watch it all, and I kind of gave up on it just because it was just so old filmed, and that's usually fine. I did that with X-Files. I watched all the X-Files not too long ago all the way through. I just couldn't get into it. The catio is great, but it is getting cold out, so the girls aren't usually in there now. Let me see if I could look at my catio quickly. Oops. So this is one camera in it. So they're not there now, but that's a camera in the catio. But you can see there's a bit of water there. We have a tarp over it right now just to... There's a lot of birds that come in the backyard and we don't want them pooping on it. So that's one camera. They love it though. We might have to... Next year we might have to buy a new one because this one's getting a little fragile. But it's attached directly to our window, which is great. So I just slide open the door. They run outside and then they could do whatever they want. They could come in and out. We don't have to worry about them. Oh, light up my entire... Okay, cool. You won't be able to post the link here, so you'll have to either DM me on Insta, you know, whatever, wherever you are. If you're part of the Discord, you could send a message there. Yes, let's see if we could get the like count up. What are we at? Oh, wait. Where the heck did that page go? There it is. We're at 34 likes, 94 people. The likes really do help people to see it. Fusion is better than mechanical when it comes to splicing. Yep. I mean, I'm only doing 12 splices. It's not going to be that much. How is migrating the UXG to the USG? Do the settings migrate over any roadblocks? So if you saw, well, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but what all I did is I was using the cloud controller, the UniFi cloud controller. All I did was take the USG, I unpowered it, I plugged in the UXG, I, powered it up, put the WAN in the LAN in, plugged it into my switch. You have to remove the USG from the controller, adopt the UXG to the controller, and it just grabs the settings. Yeah, I've never gone the Fusion splice with the pigtails, but we'll usually, yeah. So if you're only doing a few strands, yeah, who cares? I don't even know how to say that name. Fujikura is one of the best Fusion splicers. Yeah, I probably won't offer, like I'm not going to put offerings in for, that I do fiber optic splicing and stuff like that. But when it's one-offs like this, now at least I have this tool that I could hopefully it works well. It looks cool. I mean, it's pretty heavy though. I might try it out today. I probably should. I think I have some fiber cable, just some LC fiber in there that I'll just give it a couple goes and make sure I know what I'm doing before I go to the client's house. Oh, this was the test setup for the UXG. So that was fun. The USG gets so much hotter than this right here. And then we did the Zima board. The Zima board was just for internal, seeing speeds for the internal routing. I was surprised that the USG, with the speeds of the inner VLAN routing, it was like, you know, 1/10 of the speed, which was insane. Let's see, what else do we have? I think that's it on there. Okay, what else was I going to talk about? I think that's all. So if you guys have questions, what came out was the cloud controller. That came out in Canada, which is cool. The UXG isn't available here yet. It's still coming soon, which kind of stinks. Not that I'm probably deploying too many of these, but it would be nice. I did buy the cloud controller. So I forget how much it is. So it's $39 for 100 devices, or it's $129 for 1,000, which actually isn't that bad. Optimally pair with the UXG series of gateways full stack UniFi network. So it's pretty, I mean, I don't have much going on with it, but what else am I doing? Jobs coming up. What am I doing this week? So I still have that job that do I have it in Design Center? Design.ui.com. I haven't been on Design Center for a while. Ooh, where'd all my designs go? Oh, there they are. This is the co-working space we're doing. Wait, is it? I gotta make sure. Yeah. So this is the co-working space that we're doing. This is one of the bigger jobs. This has about 300 drops, 300 drops. It's going to be fun to do. So I need to start cabling that, I think this week, maybe next week. Do I even have access points in here? Oh, I don't. I haven't put access points in here. I think I just put data drops for some reason. What is another job? I think I have another job in here too. I just stopped calling them YouTube. I have like 20 of them called YouTube. Then this job, we got to get cabled up. There's only about, I don't know, 30 cables, something like that. Then we have 3 access points. We have 3 access points. We have 2 AI 360s. What else do we have? A couple G5 bullets. And then we have 3 doors. So it's a little weird how they're doing their doors, because we have this Pro on their entry door. Then you're kind of stuck in this little section. And then you have a light reader. I'm not too sure why they want to do it that way, but anyway, we're not going to question it. I did mention to them it's a little odd. And then we have a reader Pro at the back as well. Hostify we have. So Hostify, I have a couple customers on. I don't deploy that much on Hostify just because I don't have that many clients that are using non-Ubiquiti firewalls. And really, we deploy a lot of UDM Pros. In all honesty, Hostify gives me a free server. So anyway. Have I missed a video on the line crossing count? No, you have not. I haven't made a video on the new 2. Whatever it's at. Here. Hostify has support, so that's one thing that's good about Hostify. Their prices are a little bit different, a little bit higher than the Ubiquiti one though. Where am I going? Releases. $294. So I might do a dedicated video on this just because there is a lot in here. And I mentioned that in my last video a couple days ago. The license plate search is okay, but you need to know 3 letters of the license plate. So that's kind of odd. Add more layouts to live view. I think there's enough in here to do a video on. I don't want to just go down and read the improvements. I think people get kind of bored of that. So what I try to do, I try to go into the interface, show you what the actual changes are. Some of them I have to read because there's actually, you can't do anything in the interface. But the line counting thing, that's kind of cool. I need to figure that out. And then we could look at how it integrates with UniFi Access. Tim, how's it going? I don't, you know what's funny about the thicker lines? It's only on this drawing. Like, okay, so you see here, it's on this drawing. You can see the thick lines. Let's try to draw a wall. Do cabling. Oh. I didn't see this last time. That they had their cable routes there. Anyway. Oh, this is different. Oh, you could draw cabling in? Okay, so this is new. Left click to manually, oh, you gotta connect. Ah, that's cool. Okay, so that's new. That's something new. The one thing with Design Center, they're not putting release notes to show you what's different, which is odd to me. Let's draw a wall. Like, look how thick that freaking wall is. Hold on. Oh, I want to exit it. There we go. I'll go to my other one. And the walls, so you can see the walls, they're the same, they're smaller thickness. Oops. And these, yeah, this one's smaller, so I don't understand what's going on with that one drawing. It could be a bug, I guess. My Protect isn't showing the license plate search. Do you have, you probably do, you would have to have an AI camera. I don't think it's going to show up without one of those. So it's, you could either use the AI bullet, the AI DSLR, the AI professional. Is your YouTube revenue up year over year? That's a good question. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see how much I made this year. This month and next month are usually the best, just because of, you know, Christmas. So this month I made $45,166 off YouTube. What year are we in? 2020. Oh wait, here, let's click on 2020. Yeah, 45,000. Yeah, it is. Last year I made 40,000 off YouTube. So it's up. I did a video on, not on YouTube about it. I think it was on LinkedIn, about not just YouTube revenue, but kind of all revenue combined. For like YouTube revenue, and then I don't even know what else, affiliate link revenue and stuff like that for last year, which was quite a bit. I don't know if it's thickness because of scale. You guys got to remember that is Canadian dollars too, so that's like peanuts. I'm joking. It's honestly, it's great. It's not even about the, it's not about the money why I do it. I just like making videos. Excellent UXG Lite review. Thank you. I thought people would get kind of bored of it because it was a lot of testing. I was just going to put in the spreadsheet and kind of talk about it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to show some of the tests so people actually kind of believe me. Because realistically, I could make numbers up, right? If you want to be that person, you could. But all the numbers that I had, those, it was pretty much exactly what Ubiquiti said it was. They said it was going to do, how do we do this? Where is it? They said it was going to do 10 times better than the USG, and it pretty well did. Yeah, the performance was great with like IPS, IDS. QoS is something that I'm hoping that they add more of, where we could actually do prioritization, like of our voice traffic, video, and stuff like that. Not just, you know, Wi-Fi QoS, and then you could do traffic management as well, but you can't prioritize anything yet. Oh no, not 45,000. That's annual. That's annual. If I was doing 45 a month, I don't know what I'd do. I think that would be, I'd be retired. Have you been able to set up the Bell 4000 to run 10 gig? I don't have a 10 gig connection. I have a 3 gig connection and it works fine. Maybe it is the different scale. I don't know. Who knows? Let me just see. Let's see what. Yeah, I don't know though. Like I have another one that is the same size. Why did I do a YouTube TikTok? Oh, I got a bunch of projects in here. Holy moly. I got to get rid of some of these. I was going to do a farm one. Oh, you know what? I still got to do a video on that. I got to do a video on this behind, or you can't see it. It's to do like some Wi-Fi stuff. Just give me a sec here. The Net Ally AirCheck G3. I don't use flow control. No. Maybe I might do a video on like all the unique settings. You know who does really good things about that is Evan McCann. He does very good in-depth oh crap, how do I find his? Oh, here we go. If you're looking for like in-depth on the settings that, you know, they're just things that you don't use, they're not default. I mean, you'd have to mess around with them. Evan McCann does a great job with that. Are you going to do a video on the new VLAN setup in the UniFi controller? Maybe. Maybe. I feel like Chris is going to do it. Same with Tom, maybe. Not that I can't do it, but yeah, we'll see. Let me just end that. Let's see. Yeah, because I was going to do for this farm job, I was going to do a Wi-Fi scan and show everybody. I guess I still could. What is this? A day in the life of a WLAN. Oh, that's okay. So this is what I have, which they gave me to keep. Not everybody's going to use this, but it's a really good tool, and I really should do some more videos on it. It does Wi-Fi 6E, and we do heat map scans. You could do Wi-Fi troubleshooting. You could look at the spectrum analyzer, and if you turn your microwave on, it's going to show you how the microwave affects your Wi-Fi signal. I think it would be kind of neat to look at. Oh, did he do a video? Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know if I've watched that yet. YouTube.com. Willy. Oh, maybe I did watch it. Videos. Oh, here it is right here. Let me share this. There you go. So that's what, if you're looking for a video on the VLANs, they did a good job with it. I mean, I didn't mind the way they had it before. Let's go look at the thing here. You know what I really wish Ubiquiti had? They used to have this test site. I forget what it was called. But it was like a test controller with a ton of different devices where I would be able to bring it up. I'd be able to mess around with it on live stream without showing any critical information. It was like a demo unit thingy. I wish they still had that. What am I doing? Releases. This right here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind how they did it here. Like, it is a lot like the edge switches. I probably could do a dedicated video on it. The next video that I'm working on is something that it hasn't been talked about yet. So that's my next video, I think. I don't know the release date of it yet. If not, if the release is pushed back a little bit, then I'm going to do a video on the WireGuard client. But maybe I'll do a video on the VLANs. I think more people would be interested in that. Oh, you got the Ethernet. Yeah, I wanted them to send me the NXG because that does cabling or cable testing. It does cable testing and does everything that the this one does here, the Wi-Fi one. This one's awesome. They did send this to me a while ago to do a review on, or to do a video on. But it does 10 gig, I think, fiber and Ethernet testing. But this tool is what? 12 grand? Something like that? I forget how much it is. It's expensive. It's not cheap. What other tools? This one's cool. This is what I reached out to them. How? I don't care about the training. I reached out to them. They said, email us back in 2024 and we'll see. So I'm trying to get one of these to mess around with and do some videos on. This is like, Net Ally is great. They work great. But if you're looking at like top of the line enterprise stuff, this is what you're using, the Ekahau. And these are about like 15 or 20 grand and they have like a license fee every year. I wish they used red color. Yeah, that actually would be good instead of the gray. But it might be confusing too. That might not be bad. Native VLAN. It's come a long way. I know Tom's starting to like it. Lawrence Systems. Hopefully, I'd like to see him do a review video, a new review video on the UDM, like the Pro or the SE, and see what he actually thinks of it. This was actually cool. Can I show you that? No, I don't have anything plugged in. So on my hosted controller with UniFi, it's at 8.0.7. I like how it shows this, how many devices you have here, how many access points, and then it has like a little red, little red icon if you're having some critical issues on it. I think they did a great job with that. It is the price of a new car. But then again, people charge for Wi-Fi scans. You could charge from like $2,000 to $5,000 a scan. Actually, letting you choose, yeah, that would be good. Anything about the Solar Edge? Solar Edge. I have a Solar Point. Solar Edge. I don't think UniFi. Was it Solar Edge? I'm going to say Solar Point. They have a switch too. I have the Solar Point. I haven't plugged it in yet. I was so excited about it, and then we went on vacation and I kind of forgot about it. But anyway, I have this. I have the Solar Point. I have 2 solar panels. I need to get some batteries. I might make a video on this. We'll see. This is an old product that people can't get. So it's kind of hard. Like if I make a video about it, people are going to complain that they can't get it. I think it would be cool to see though. Yeah. I'm going to stay on for another 5-10 minutes, so ask your questions. We've been going about an hour. I'm going to get McDonald's breakfast maybe, and then I'm going to pass out, and then I'm going to get up and do some testing. Today is my relaxing day. I'm going to watch some people on Twitch. I really hope they do release a new line of this, though, because... Let's go back. Having the ability to have... Where's that one picture? There we go. Having the ability to do remote cameras that are run off battery is awesome. Because at the farm, they want it they have like snowmobile trails and stuff like that. They want it there. They have these big ponds, and it's like, how am I going to... You either physically trench a cable, which they don't want to do because it would cost thousands of dollars, or you put a pole in the ground, you put a solar panel up in one of these switches, and a point-to-point link back to the main house. And then you could put, hang 3 or 4 cameras off there. Some Wi-Fi if you like too. So it would be nice to see a new generation of these solar points come out. New Theta test lens, please. If it is I don't even have a Theta. I don't have a Theta hub, so I'd have to buy the whole new thing. Or do I have a Theta? I think they sent me a Theta. I need to look at my storage. Let's see. I don't think it's available here. That one is. No. So we always get things like dead last. Other than like, far off countries. But it goes USA, Europe, and then Canada. So I wouldn't expect this to be in stock in Canada for a few months. So I won't be able to test it out unless Ubiquiti sends it to me. Have a great day and a week. Thank you. Can you make a video but make it clear at the start it's no longer... Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah. It was very hard for me to get. Terry, I'm not going to say his last name, but Terry on Twitter, I reached out on Twitter. I said, anybody have a solar point? I'll pay for it, whatever. He had one. It was an early access version of it, never used though. And he shipped it. I paid him, and now I got it downstairs in the box still. What food does McDonald's do in Canada? I guess we could look. Not like the States. You guys have... We were in Florida. Actually, let me bring that one up. Biggest McDonald's in the world, which is in Orlando, Florida. And Chantel and I went here. So this is the biggest McDonald's in the world. It's in Orlando, Florida. We were there a couple months ago, I guess it would be. They serve pizza. So in Canada, they used to serve pizza here, but it was way different than the pizza there. They have spaghetti, they have pasta. I'm like, we're in McDonald's. What are they doing? Our McDonald's is just like very basic. It's just McDonald's Canada. It's actually pretty boring. Like we don't have that much. We have Big Macs, we have chicken nuggets. No, I don't want you to know there we go. Like here's breakfast. We have chicken McMuffin. There's nothing weird. Not weird, but like nothing like pasta. We don't have pasta at our McDonald's. It's still good though. I don't eat it all the time. What's next after the UXG Lite? The UXG perhaps? I won't be doing the UXG Pro. I already did a video on that, but there is something that's coming out and I can't tell you about it, but that should be coming soon. Random question I've been researching. I have a UDR running my network CloudKey Gen 2 for Protect. Can I export both configurations for my new UDM Pro? Yes. So, okay. How would you do this? So with your UDR, you would take a UniFi OS backup, like the console backup. You could push that to your UDM Pro, and then you could take a backup of just Protect off your CloudKey, and then you could migrate it in. How do you get that overview list you showed of all your consoles? Are you talking about this one here? Crap. That overview list, if we're talking about the same one, that's just for like the hosted controllers. That's not for like UDMs and whatnot. Are you talking about this right there? That's if you're using like Hostify, if you're using, UniFi hosting, or you're using a CloudKey Gen 2 Plus with multiple different sites. UniFi Interspace, I can't talk about it because it's still in EA, unfortunately. I think it'll be kind of cool when it comes out though. Yeah, this list is just for like multi-site configuration. So if you're using a cloud hosted controller, or if you're using your CloudKey as a multi-site. Oh, is Mocha still there? Oh, look at her. Where? Oh no, I can't see I don't want to go to the wrong scene. Oh, there we go. Look at her. Passed right out. Get up. No, I shouldn't wake her up, because if I wake her up, then she's going to be going crazy wanting to go outside. Can I run a U6 AP over UniFi patch cable? Yes. Late, you know what? Yeah, I started early. Usually I don't start till this time. I probably should have waited a little bit and I should have started at 11, but it's okay. It's okay. Today I'll stay on for a few more minutes. We'll see. It's easier when people ask questions instead of me just rambling and whatnot. Somebody said I should make a weekly podcast. I'm like, no, that would just be me rambling or making YouTube videos. I don't know what else came out though. UI. What I keep doing, maybe not every day, but I'm going down these sites, because what Ubiquiti is doing now, kind of with their marketing, they're just placing new products in their webpage and not like saying anything. Like what did they do? Like this high availability thing right here. They have that, and they never mentioned it anywhere, but if you looked at their webpage, you would have seen it. Under their door access, this is now released, which is their, where is it? Which is the Enterprise Access Hub. So they had this just sitting there, but saying under here, coming soon. This was before anybody even knew about it. I really wish, I want to try that out. I probably would buy it just to test out. It's about $1,500 though, or $1,600 Canadian. Jack, I'm doing well. Yeah. Any new features about UniFi Talk? I don't know. And I haven't. Let's see. UniFi Talk. There probably are. And I probably should do an updated video. They have this thing called Phone Designer, which is kind of cool. It just makes you be able to do custom backgrounds and stuff like that. That didn't really do anything. UTP Touch. Let's see. This release in QZ, that doesn't really matter. So they have Do Not Disturb, the Phone Designer. I don't think we could use Phone Designer yet in general release, though. I believe it's only an EA product right now. UniFi Talk works well. Like, this is actually a pretty big update. But I'll wait until they actually have the Phone Designer out to the general public before I do an updated video on UniFi Talk. First time joining my live stream. Well, welcome. We are somewhat ending it. I will go on for a few minutes. And there's a lot of people who ask me where I get my... Whoops, why is my camera up that high? A lot of people ask me where I get my images from for like drawings. And it's through this right here, techspecs.com. So TechSpecs is great. It doesn't just show you images. Like if we go on the dream wall, it's going to actually show you breakdowns of the material or of the hardware. And then you go to marketing images and you could download the PNG or you could just, right click and copy, whatever. But that's how I do it for all of my drawings. I go to TechSpecs and this is where the most updated things are. They have the gateway light there. Which one did I use? I think I used this one. A lot of people were saying it was like an Apple TV. Did you make a video on how to upgrade the spinning disk with the SSD in the cloud? I did not, no. I don't use the cloud keys too often. Very few and far between that I ever use them. Like I said, I typically install the UDM Pros, UDM SEs. We have a couple Dream walls that's just at my mom's place and at my sister-in-law's parents' house. That's where you have the Dream walls. Actually, they have an EA Dream wall there. But then I did use a Cloud Key Gen 2 for them because we needed more camera storage, and that's what we used for it because I had it sitting around. I love the UniFi Talk. I've used it for a year. I actually don't even have my phone plugged in, which I probably should because people might be trying to call me. Apple Airport Express. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Holy moly. It really does. Look at that. That's like almost identical. I'm surprised they did that. Huh? It's like the exact same, but with a USB. Interesting. I don't use a whole lot of Apple products. I have a Mac, but I mean, I rarely use it. I was playing guitar a little bit last night with it, but that's it. Moving to Niagara next spring. How hard would it be to book an hour Zoom call? It's not hard at all. You just need to just go to my website. This is my website. I mean, you could go through the hire us page, contact us. It's the same thing. Shows my rates. Yes, he did work at Apple before. Yep. Yeah, so that's my website. You could go there. Shows how much I charge. $200 an hour Canadian. Oh, I did update this. $300 an hour for emergency support, which most people don't ever use. And then project work is a little bit different. Are you moving to Niagara, US or Niagara, Canada? I prefer the Canadian Niagara Falls myself, but the US people may say a little bit different. I wouldn't mind going back there. I wanted to go there this year, but we went on too many trips that I'm kind of over trips right now. I don't want to go anywhere next year. But unfortunately, we have a Florida trip already booked. I think this year we're going to Sarasota, though, instead of Orlando. Oh, Canada. Nice. That's not too far away from me. I think it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, we'll look at a few more things. We'll see if Ubiquiti released anything that I haven't looked at. And then I don't even know if I can order breakfast anymore. It's 11 in the morning. Let's see. Is there anything here? Oh, I think they increased the limit of how many where'd it go, of how many site magics you could have or how many consoles in a group. Originally it was, this is what I want to see right here, the speed test thing, but anyway, originally it was only 5 and I think they bumped it up to 10, which is great. I do like how they're adding all this stuff to their main webpage. Good hiking. No, Canada side is better. Yeah. It just, the one on the US side, that little fall doesn't look as nice. We were there last year, I think it was. We did the Maid of the Mist or whatever. It was actually really cool because when you're on the Maid of the Mist, it literally looks like you're fully, like there's waterfalls all around you, which is awesome. Saw it in an email from you. You get emails from Ubiquiti about that? I think the desktop app is an EA. But if they sent an email about it, let me see. Am I allowed to talk about it? I'm pretty sure it's an EA, and I think it's only for Mac. I'm just going to take a look here quickly. And if it is, I should test it out. What would it even be under? Network, I guess? Oh, I guess I could just do a Control F. Wi-Fi, man. Oh. Let's see. Great news. We've heard you're excited about a desktop app. Yeah, it's only Mac. That sucks. Because I feel like a lot more people use Windows than Mac, even though there's a lot of Mac people out there. I think it was in Discord. I don't think they published anything publicly about it. No. It's definitely early access. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it's early access. How the heck are you guys getting emails for this? Why don't I get emails? Do I need to sign up for like some sort of notification? Yeah, Mac and Linux, yeah. But come on, who uses Linux? The Wi-Fi Man app will be great for remote workers when it comes to Windows and all the, you know, when it comes under everything. For remote worker VPN, because teleport is so easy to use. Like literally anybody could set that up. How does the Dream Wall hold up against the UDM SE? It works pretty well, but if you're looking for longer camera storage, you're looking to upgrade hardware or hard drive, stuff like that, you won't be able to. I mean, the Dream Wall doesn't really stand a chance compared to the UDM Pro because you could put a higher capacity hard drive in. Oh, speaking of the Dream Wall, they finally added. Is this a Canadian site? Let's go to the US site, see if it's sold out. They finally added a power module to do it. So they released the Dream Wall with 2 power supply slots. They only give you 1 power supply, and then they didn't even have the power module available for a long time. So that's cool. And it's $129, which really isn't terrible. And then they have these cable raceways, which we kind of talked about before. You don't need to buy their raceways. Okay, what you doing? Will I buy a secondary power supply? Probably not. My parents wouldn't even care. Like if it did die, I guess that's where I would end up buying one. But we probably won't see it in Canada for months. Yeah, it's sold out. $172 here. Darn. One thing I'd like to see is the Dream Wall Professional. I think that would stand up against the UDM Pro. Well, so tempted to buy it as it was on discount. It was on discount, and now that discount is sadly over. They only did it until last night at like 12 a.m. PST or something like that. Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to get out of here for the day. I will be live again next week at some point, maybe Sunday, maybe before. There'll be a video coming out this week, regardless of what it is. Hopefully it's the thing that I've been wanting to do a video on and releasing. And I think everybody will be kind of excited about it. So have a good day, everybody. And I will talk to you next week. Take care.